Yeah, right. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to something which I didn't expect to actually. Fuck off.
You might want to turn them off.
Yeah, which I didn't actually expect to be streaming today. We looked at doing the Let's Play, but Max said he might not be able to make it today. And the problem I'm finding at the moment, and we will be doing this probably for the next 3-4 weeks maybe. The problem I'm finding at the moment is that the Let's Play, we are just repeating stuff we've done last week, the week before, because of what's happened. So we're going to give the Let's Play a little bit of a break and concentrate on doing some more build battles. So we're still getting Minecraft content on a Tuesday, just slightly different. It is just me and Sleeps today. We're back on we're back on this world, which you can't actually see through this skyline. Um, we have got some building areas set up. We'll sort out everything. I will sort out everything ready for next Tuesday, because today has basically just been we thought of it in the last 3 hours. And I've just not been bothered to load back up. So yeah, I'm gonna let
I can't actually
you
do
can't do
anything.
anything. You're a visitor. Like there you go. I'm gonna let you choose which one. I don't know why you were a visitor.
Yeah, because you hated me at that point.
You weren't even using this account,
Exactly.
so that's why
This
you're a
account
visitor.
is set for a visitor.
Yeah,
Oh, I know why, because of fucking, is it Ollie? He
yeah.
kept destroying
He
everything.
kept coming along and destroying everything, so we had to put the as soon as you join, you're a visitor. Right, I'll let you pick one. That could be
Excellent,
interesting.
I can't wait.
Whoa. These haven't changed since last time. Right, through here. We are going to use the red one. There is a red one. Um, over by the Pringles sign.
Pringles,
Yeah.
Pringles, Pringles, there's empty ones as well.
Yeah, there's a load of empty ones with no colours and a load of ones which you haven't actually built a wall around, which I'll do off stream when I can be bothered. If you use that side, I'll use this side. We're going to do how we used to do it and we just mute each other for 30 minutes. And you can have on some music or whatever and I can talk to myself.
Uh, I can't really mute you, but you can mute yourself.
I can mute you.
Yeah.
I don't know if that means you can hear my volume, but I don't think it really matters.
No, it doesn't matter if we can hear each other. It just
It's
matters
just
if we
easier.
actually are talking about each other's faces.
Yeah. The rules are how it used to be. You don't go above what is on this one, the red line. You don't go outside of the box, obviously, and you don't look at each other's builds in 30 minutes. We've got 30 minutes to do it. If
Got that. We have either that long or that short of a time. It really depends.
Yeah, it really depends on what we're doing. Some builds we can sit there and go, well, we're done within 10 minutes. Some builds we sit there and go, well, we need a bit longer. But we've got 30 minutes to do it. That includes planning. That's why it's 30 minutes long. I'm gonna mute you now.
Okay.
Um, and I will message in the Minecraft chat when we can start.
Okay.
Actually, this might just be easier. That'll be easier. Right, so we're doing Halloween. So let's think about this. We want. I don't actually know what to do about Halloween. Um, Probably that. Probably just going to go for something creepy. So that. Maybe some monster spawners. Heads around the place. I'm thinking. Maybe an invasion kind of thing. It's kind of a horror movie setup. Maybe? No. We have only got 29 minutes left. I'm going to clear that. I am thinking if we do, that would, and we're using dark oak, strip of dark oak maybe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm thinking if we go for a house design, we can then make it look creepy. Dark oak. The differences, and the difference I've always found with these stuff is that Sleeps is on a phone. She's on Minecraft Pocket Edition, and I'm on console. So my building is a lot faster. They're placing block by block. I'm able to do this spam kind of effect. If Max was on, they're on PC, so it's even faster for them. I think it really shows when the last time we did a stream on this road was, that it's still set up for Halloween. I think it shows, we may have not done our last stream a few Octobers ago, but I think it shows that the last time we did it, the last time we changed those stuff anyway, was around October time, where we did the Halloween theme. We will sort out everything after stream, I will anyway. I'll jump back on sometime of a week and I will sort out all the build squares, set up. I will sort out a not a timetable kind of thing, a points area, because we do have a points area, but it's back from when me and Joe did the streams on here. So the points area is still set up for that instead of being set up for what it should be set up for, which is now this. I will sort out all the names as well, because there are names on here which are either probably dead names by now, and it makes people uncomfortable. So I'll jump back in and change all that around. I will check on all of the ones on all of the build pickers we've got left, and I will change some around and see what I can do about other ones. And yeah, we'll sort everything out off stream. By next Tuesday it will all be set up, and hopefully Max is here to joining as well, so it's a bit of a longer stream. Because the plan for today is we do 3 builds against each other. It's a best out of 3. Kind of. That means I pick one, they pick one. They pick one, I pick one, they pick one. It's kind of a best out of everything. I don't really care for the inside of this, because I don't plan on doing an inside to this. If it comes to it, and because we've got enough time, I may. But for the moment, the plan is just to... Actually, I probably will. I think the only plan I've got left is to put some trees up. Three people are watching. I'm going for more horror feel. I don't know, because of obviously audio isn't a thing. How long? 20 minutes. Oh yeah, because that's the one which has to go like that, doesn't it? Yeah. I'm going to put a little lake over it, and I'm going to use a technique I found on Instagram. Can I build under here? I can. That should be fine for a lake. I don't think we'll need the full 30 minutes. I think for 30 minutes will just be to do finishing touches on my end. I don't know if they will need it. We'll see though. And then we want glass. Put some of that and some of that. And then no. I think I'm going to use the fire. I'm going to get rid of this area. I really like it. I will look more into that technique. There is a technique I saw on YouTube and it does look really good. But I'll look more into that. See what I'm doing wrong as well. I'm going to use the fire technique I used on Calf's Road, which I really liked. On the old Let's Play mode. So I'm going to put 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. you want? Dark oak for dark oak. Like that. And then like that. I think probably move everything over by one. Yeah, there we go. Worst comes to a worst, I have got a judge on standby, but worst comes to a worst, we will just judge each other's. We're pretty fair people, we're not egotistical, so... Dark oak. Bone mill. Anyways, yeah, the plan is we'll do this about maybe 3 streams. Maybe 3-4 streams-ish, just take a break from the Let's Play. I might do some off-camera work on the Let's Play, get us up to where we were. I don't think I will do off-camera work, I just think I'm trying to get ideas of trying to make it more interesting for me, you guys, and the rest of the stream team. Because the big problem we found at the moment is because we did all the work on Caps Road, it's very difficult to now go back and redo all the work on another road because we've already done it all. We've already got to the Nether. We've already built a Nether portal. We've already got diamond stuff. It feels weird having to redo all that, and this time solo. So we're going to take a break. We're going to do some stuff on here. We're going to do some build battles. We're going to probably 3-4 streams, maybe up until about New Year's, and then we'll re-look in the new year what we want to do. Just keep the Minecraft slot open with this stuff, and if it gets boring, we'll get some guests in and make it more fun. That's the only plan we've got so far, just to keep it going on a Tuesday for Minecraft instead of having to change the timetable again. That means Let's Plays won't be on for a while. We are just trying to find something which is fun for all of us. We all enjoy building, so it's not a big issue. I think the only issue we might have is that we might run out of room in this area to be doing constant build battles. But we'll look into it, and I will do some off-stream stuff. Maybe some of the Wednesday stuff will be me building the background, the area up and getting some more building plots done and all that. We'll see. But by next week we'll have enough plots for me, Max and Sleeps to be doing build battles. So it's all good. I don't know why there would be blood on the roof, but hey ho, we're going with it. I think chains. Armor stands. I've got an idea. Let's see how much longer we've got. We have 9 minutes, so we've got enough time to do this idea. Anyone who knows my main road will know what I'm about to do. It's a thing which I did on the old road for Halloween, as Halloween decorations, and then kind of put it in as a normal thing. It's quite a cool thing. Basically, you get an armor stand, name it dinner, and it flips upside down. It does the same with animals as well, but today I'm not concentrating on animals. Slash give a cloud south area. I am concentrating on doing it to armor stands today because I have got an idea. Well, I am done, and we've got roughly 5 minutes left. Hello. It looks like we're judging each other's builds for now. The judge, which I messaged asking if they were able to do it, said yes, and has now chose to go play Among Us with friends, so we're judging each other's builds. Right, let's start with this. You killed Stickman. This is what I was going for with the watering, but like, Yes, you killed Stickman. It would have made more sense to use bones, but hey ho. We'll go with that.
No, I wanted you to use Stickman. It's Pinocchio.
Fair enough. Yeah, this is the plan I was going for with the water.
The hole in the wall, I didn't mean to. It
Where?
doesn't work very well, whatever
No,
you're trying to go for.
I was going for a look like that, and I saw it on YouTube, so I thought I'd just see if I can try do it.
Yeah, I saw it on Pinterest.
Yeah, I saw it on YouTube, so it was a look I was
When
trying to
was
go
the
for,
last,
and we'll look into
we
it.
did?
What were the last Halloween things we did? We've kind of just gave up voting each other. Oh yeah, right next to it, I think. You. No, this was just dead. And I...
Okay.
You. Thank you. Anyway, back to what we're actually doing. You've done a pumpkin. I mean, it works, but this one random block is random.
What block?
This one.
No, that's how it's meant to be.
With a smaller pumpkin. It's good. I'm assuming it's hollow.
Kind of.
Yeah, it doesn't seem to actually be a way in.
I started filling it in and then kind of gave up.
Some of your builds seem to be you build something which doesn't look like there's a way in, and then there is a way in. With nothing in it. That's cool. I don't know what you were going for with this random
Oh,
rectangle.
I gave up.
Like, but it's
I
just...
do the floor and then I genuinely gave up. It's like, fuck this.
Yeah, there's just a random rectangle. I mean, yeah, it works. I like it. We ignore the rectangle.
We ignore this side of things.
Yeah, if we kind of do that, I like it. I don't even think the pumpkin needs to have an inside.
I like the pumpkin.
I like it. I've gone for more of a horror camp kind of thing. Yeah.
Lovely job on your interior.
Yeah, this is one of the first things I did. I just didn't know what to do with it.
It seems like it was very, very lonely.
It was.
Kind of just expressed the
I didn't.
down.
I didn't know what to do exactly. Like, I had all these ideas of Halloween floating in my head, so I just kind of merged them all together, and we got whatever this is.
And then I had the idea of pumpkin.
Yeah. We're not going to vote it as, like, you win or I win. We're just going to vote it, like, what you like about it and what you don't like about it.
What I like about yours is the fact that it is more related to the horror of Halloween. Like,
Yeah.
related to the aesthetic side of Halloween. I'm sold.
And my judge has just managed to text me. Yeah, I like the idea of yours that, like, you haven't gone for the stereotypical Halloween build. I heard Halloween and I was just like, right, we're making a horror place. And you've gone for something which is still Halloween based, not just not something which you would jump at when you think Halloween. It's not a go-to build.
I like my pumpkin. I like the big pumpkin. Yeah. I don't know. Either that or Mum was shutting the door properly. I don't know.
Negatives. Yeah, I like that it's something which isn't go-to build.
The negative.
It's random.
You got you sorted out very
I
well,
didn't.
considering we had half an hour to do
Yeah, I think mine was I saw the tag when you chose a build, and I kind of just sat there and I was like, right, Halloween horror, um, creepy place. Let's just chuck it together. Yeah, I think a lot of the builds, and I was saying it through, like midway through the build. This is different than a lot of the vibes of the build I have on my other roads, because the other roads it takes me like hours to do a plot line, to do an outline, think of what I want to do, think of how I want it to look like, get the blocks the right colour and all that. Um, but on this I had like 5 minutes to do it. Cons of yours, I don't understand why there's a stick person. If I'm to be totally honest with you, stick person is, yeah, it seems a bit random. Um, I'm not gonna ignore it. I'm not gonna make a comment on this random walkway, mainly because I know how difficult it is to just try filling a whole floor base. So I'm just gonna leave that to just effort. No, we have slash fill, but it only does certain blocks. Well, eventually, when our judge has stopped changing its fucking skin, we'll join. But I was saying, starting next week, as long as Max is on, I will change the points system up in the spawn room so that it's a three of us. So we won't put this in as a points system, it's just a fun system. Do you what? No, it's in a point system of like who wins. We're going over the other side. We'll go all the other side, but we still need to do the plot picker and get the judging for this one. I'm going to label these. I don't even care if these are like not centre-ish. But all going to get sorted out over the next week. There's the judge finally. Finally, took the jolly well time.
I thought I was going to be dead because I accidentally pressed on my notification.
Yo, they can't hear me. I didn't know I'm saying that verbally. You're in the way of the label signs. You just vote. You actually gotta go in. I think this is the worst judge we've had. No, fuck's sake. Come to Slender. There we go. I'm swapping back to my female. I am woman. And they're going. The book said it all. The thing is why we've judged each other is because we can't hear them, so they can't give their opinion fully. So they don't have PlayStation. For fuck's sake, they don't have PlayStation chat. So they're just changing their skin to the exact same skin. They don't have PlayStation chat. Yeah, they don't have PlayStation chat, they only have Discord chat, so we can't hear them. So all we've got is text chat and that book and the signs. So we're done on mine. They're going to yours. Okay. I was about to say, it looked like they were going to the blue one for a minute though. Did they just say, fuck me, you're emo? Ooh.
I'm gonna get voted because of my floor.
Yeah, I think that's the one downfall you've got here. You've not bothered with the floor. By next week, if it's the three of us, we'll actually have a judge which is on mic, which is good. Because it's three of... Where are they going? Where are you going? Not those. Jesus. Just the red ones. Oh god, the incompetence. You have 30 minutes in a minute to look around.
You win.
Okay.
You win. Don't twerk on me. No.
I'm not twerking on you, I'm twerking on this one. There you go. This one. That's a very odd way of spelling win. It's a very odd way of spelling win. Right. On to the next one. We'll do two more. And then we'll probably shove you against him, because why not? Why am I flying all the way up here? Build chooser. Get your ass up here. What?
No, thanks. Yeah.
Right, I'm going to choose one now. Let's see.
Let me.
It's going to run in a circle for a good 15 minutes. And I'm going to choose this one. Someone just choose one, or which one did? Yeah, we leave that one down. We're going for this one. Oh, this is going to be fun. Jesus Christ. This is going to be fun. we'll use the two next to the blue one. It doesn't really help because we don't have more colours, so it's just kind of like not there. There's the one with the red top. Trying to navigate this shit is dumb. This one. So it's this one, and it's this one. I'll use this one. I'm not even going to bother muting you.
No, it's fine.
I don't.
Pretty quiet anyway.
Yeah, I don't think you're going to steal any of my plans anyway. I don't have any plans, so good luck stealing them.
Pretty like, what do you want about?
I don't have any plans, so good luck stealing them. Right. We're starting 3. Okay, 3, 2, 1, go. This is a hard one to do, like, audio for, because I don't actually know what the fuck I'm meant to be building. It's such a wide open area that this is going to be interesting.
What are you doing?
Hmm? What are they doing? I've got to a point where I don't remember any of the flags. So, I'm looking them up to try to remember them.
Actually, I've made it slightly bigger than I expected, but that's fine, that's fine. Oh, you stupid cunt.
You good there?
Didn't do it the wrong way around. Shut up. after a long time to do it.
I think this is something we'll both need 30 minutes for, because it's just trying to figure out what the fuck to do.
We'll probably need longer than that.
Oh god, yeah.
Seriously?
Great, okay. Brain dead. What am I looking for?
I don't actually know what to do. I'm just kind of doing.
I'm just going with what I did last build and just going with my head. I'm just hoping it works. We've got 3 comments. Where did they come from? I will spam E. Hello, person. Who are you? I'm gonna just let you spam because no one else is on the stream, so you can carry on. What colours am I looking for? Black, white. No. Thank you for liking and spamming. Pink, yellow, blue. Yellow. I completely forgot to advertise this in my own Discord, but who cares?
I don't think anyone's gonna wanna watch it.
No one watching. No, I advertise them on the Discord. I advertise them on the Discord. No one bothers to actually listen or care.
It's probably just oh great, another thing.
Great, another advertisement which is clogging up my fucking notifications. Thanks. Steve Head.
How long do we have left?
I dread to think. Feels like it's been 5 years, but it hasn't. We have 20 minutes left.
Fucking hell, I spent 10 minutes doing one thing. Holy shit.
Mine just looks really dodgy because it just looks like a cult meeting. Like that's the point mine's got to. It just looks like a cult thing. Cult.
Oh, fucking hell. A cult.
It wasn't meant to look like that in the start, but now it just kind of looks like it. I've made the LGBTQ group look like a cult, and now, yeah, I'm just going with it. I can't be bothered. Um, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's do a different watercolour. Gotta love the Bruno Mars rip off in the corner with a cover artist going on. One more colour. Let's go red. You what?
Really, Sam?
Um,
I apologise for the ear bleeding.
I'm not quite sure what's going on. It sounds like a pub in the background. Oh, both of us are just mute, so actually it's just volume in the background. Both of us are like silent, so like it's just entertainment for the stream.
Not a dying cat.
Yeah.
Completely agree.
Well, what else am I going to say? No, it sounds amazing. Why would you ever say that?
Oh, fuck. I accidentally broke the wall.
Ah, just place a block back. You're really good at destroying the walls, aren't you?
Well,
I'll message them when we're back again.
You?
Yeah, they've still got 15 minutes, so they can go do something they want to do, and then they can come back.
Yeah, they come back, that is.
Yeah. If not, we'll just judge each other
Again.
again. We'll judge each other again anyway, even if they do come back, but we just won't do the whole... And they're back again.
Oh,
Wi-Fi problems, probably.
must have had us speaking. Or realised their friends abandoned them. Who's in this one?
That's Felix.
Oh.
They shouldn't be too biased, but we'll see. This doesn't even count towards anything. So if they are, they are.
Oh, this looks so depressing. God.
Um...
Let's hope you don't get copyrighted.
If we do, we do. I don't get paid for it. Anyway.
It'd be different if you was getting paid.
If I was getting paid, I'd give a shit. But we're not getting paid, so I don't really care. We have just over 10 minutes. just over 6 minutes. I need it in like 5 minutes.
So many of these favorite colors. It pains me. Oh, for fuck's sake, really? I forgot the most obvious thing, flag.
I think I'm done. You have a minute left.
Okay.
Fuck is up with these walls? You've just filled in the walls with red, like concrete. Love it.
Okay, I'm done.
Okay. Well, I'll try and manage to get the judge back. While we do that, let's judge each other's shit. Oh God. Okay.
Yeah. You can see what I mean by they're so discoloured. It's painful.
Right. Let's look at mine first then.
All hail the gays. All hail the gays.
Yeah, it looks like a cult. I'm not quite sure how I managed to do that.
All hail the gays. That's basically what it looks like. I forgot how to do these, so yeah.
Yeah. I remembered how to do them. I just couldn't. I remembered how to do them. I just couldn't remember what order. They are all pride flags. They are all,
And then we go over to my
I
side.
think, pansexual. I don't. Yeah, yours is Jesus.
It was my
The side of all the flags on you, dimwit. Which one's mine?
I mean, I did get a lot of flags in there.
Yeah, you remembered a lot more flags than I did. My memory kind of.
Remember them, does not mean I remember the name.
No. See, I couldn't even remember them, let alone remember the names. Right, positives and negatives, you go first. Oh, they're in me.
Yours, gay.
That's the negative, gay. And it's a positive, gay. I think mine...
But it is actually kind of different than it was before.
Hmm? If you couldn't tell, I've...
That's just a lot better.
Yeah, if you couldn't tell, I've never been to a pride parade. So... it's kind of what I imagine one to be like. I don't have a sense of what they're like, so here we are. Yeah, I know. But I only had a certain area, and I didn't want to lag out my area full of armour stands. Right, let's look at yours. There's enough flags to send my brain cells going out the window. Not that I know any of them. Well, I know some of them, but that's the modern day LGBTQ flag.
There's this one.
Yes, that's a modern day one.
That's progress flag.
Yeah, it's a modern day
One
one.
that I've got.
I think it's a modern day one. Because they changed it. Then this is trans.
Yeah.
That's trans.
What's this one?
I forget what that yellow one. Fuck knows. I want to say demi, but I don't think it is.
Which one?
This one. I want to say demi, but I don't think this is one of the two. This one.
These flags will help you.
This one's lesbian, I think. No. This one's lesbian. Maybe. That one's lesbian. That's one of my ones, and I constantly forget what it is. It's either pan-asexual or non-binary. I don't think it's non-binary. It's not ace, because ace is up there, so it's
Which one?
pan? This one. Yeah, this... No.
Which one?
The one I'm stood on. The purple, pink, white, grey and black is ace. I know that. And I'm looking directly down at one of which is also mine, but I can't remember which one of the three. This is... Yeah, that's non-binary, this is pansexual. I want to say this is gay. but I'm not 100% sure. I want to say gay. Nope. Just looks like a penis. This is lesbian. This is just colours. This looks like a fucking country. I understand my flags. Right, let's see what they're doing. I think yours works for the theme. I think it touches upon the theme pretty much the same as mine. We've both gone for two different parts of the idea. Agender, genderqueer, progress. I thought this was just the flag entirely, like the base flag. Trans, yeah, polysexual. Yeah, it's just the, yeah. I just call it the LGBTQ flag. Bi, I didn't know that was bi. Non-binary. This just looks like a country. The massive one here. It is not got a label on it yet. Let's see what's going on up here. They are, I think, confused. Just, oh, polyamory. Yeah. Yeah. It still looks like a country. Are they good up here? Yes. Are they good up here? That's a very interesting floor. Let's all do it. We done? We haven't voted yet, so what's exactly going on? Now, yours works for the theme. I don't really have a negative about it, apart from a negative against myself, which is I don't remember any of these flags. And I can't remember my own flags. Which I think says a lot when I can't remember my own flags. I remember they are my flags, I can't remember what they are though. So I think that's something against myself. We're just waiting for the judge to actually pick one. Instead of just standing there in one place. What the fuck are you doing now? Trans, mine. Yeah, you won. I think. I'm just checking. These are... yeah, these are... okay. No, I like yours. We'll do one more between me and you. Yeah, we'll do one more between me and you. And then we'll do you against the judge. At least they actually put win this time. Right. Back to the build chooser. One more time. Well, second to last time. Build chooser. Right, you can pick this next one when you're up here. Shop. Let's just do that. Next one. I will next time also check what's under all of these so that I can get a proper look and change some. Yeah. garden. That should be fun. No, we can't keep just doing that, right? Garden's not actually that difficult. It's quite a good one to end it on. We will do... Yeah, I think a lot of them are shitty up there, don't worry about it. We will do next to the one we've just done. Next to the Pride one.
I'll go back to the side again.
Hmm?
Just to make it easier.
Yeah, and you can fix your walls while you're at it.
Oh yeah, that was fun.
Right, so we're doing garden. We've got 30 minutes to do a garden. We won't need that time, but hey ho. Well, I won't need that time. I don't know if you need it. This is the panel. This is like who wins out of between us, because we both got 1 point each now. Not that it matters, but it's just interesting. I'm not going to mute you again, just because I can't be fucked anymore. Let me get the timer up.
Actually, a lot easier not.
Yeah,
to see each other.
we'll bring back the muting stuff next week. Yo, Felix is on the stream. Right, we will start now. Um, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Two, three, 2, 3. Yeah, Felix, when this is done, do you want to play some Genshin or something? I think we've got this one, and we've got one more after this, which is between you and between Sleeps and Felix, and then that's the end of the stream until tomorrow, which I'm probably going to do Among Us, just because why not? Cool. Yeah, I join your vote because my vote is like way too overpowered for myself anyway. Sleeps, you want to join us? You want to join us on Genshin after this?
I don't have it anymore, so
Yeah.
maybe don't re-download it.
Yeah, that'd be cool. I might do some streams on it soon as well, so it might be useful.
I don't think you realise how much storage it takes up though.
I know. Trust me, I know how much storage it takes up. I used to play it on my phone until I converted it to PlayStation. It takes up a lot of storage on PlayStation as well, so it's kind of like, I know.
Quite a big lose-lose situation.
Yeah. Apparently you sound quiet on stream. Apparently you sound quiet on stream.
That wouldn't surprise me.
Yeah. The audio's over here. Let's just see. Oh god, that quiet is an understatement.
Yeah.
Quiet is an understatement, they can barely hear you.
It's very unhearable.
Yeah. You are just a mutter in the background. I don't know how we can sort that with... I don't know, we'll sort that, we'll try to look into that later on. There's a lot of stuff we've got to
Fucking hell.
sort out.
It's hot, Al. What the fuck?
You what? Yeah, we'll look into that later as well. There's still a load of stuff we've got to sort out on the stream team. I think what the fuck we're doing with it.
Yeah.
The hope is that by next week we have Max back on. And then Max will be able to be the judge. And when he's not building and vice versa, we would take each other's judging positions. Which will be how it will work up until we stop the series. Just because it's easier to do it like that. My issue is that with these builds,
I'm actually, like, pretty much done.
yeah. My issue is that with these builds, like, it is one small thing. But the problem I get is that I like to be able to fill up the whole space. And that's when we get the random shit which doesn't actually make any sense. And it just looks like it's chucked together. Because like the last time I did the staging area and I did all the people, and then I realised that only takes up like a tiny area. And same with the house one, I built the house and I built the interior, and then I realised we've still got like 30 minutes. We've still got like 25 minutes left, and I've just built in a little corner. What is it? That is Mossy Stonework. One, two, three. I mean, at least Sleeps is quiet and not talking over me, which is a positive. We have got some change going on in the stream team, you know. At least the problem is something we can sort out, which is the volume of Sleeps, instead of having to try get them to shut up every now and then.
I can make that happen. Yeah.
I mean, it would sort out the issue of you not having loud enough volume, but I think it would just piss the rest of us off. Then you would quit the stream team and forget who I am.
Oh yeah, cool.
100%. You'd tell all your friends you don't know who I am.
Technically, I could do that.
You could.
Hmm?
Yeah. You could, but I don't think you would. But then you never know. I think I'm done. Are you done or just...
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, Felix, you can start judging. We're just going to judge each other's. Right, we'll start on yours this time, because we've started on mine the last 2 times. Right, you've got... You really don't like using the right brick to fill in these walls, do you? Yeah, it's a flag behind it.
No, there's a heart behind the wall.
Ah.
To fill in my holes. And you just got rid of... Did you just get rid of some of my feet?
No, I'm just getting rid of the white bits. A fixture tree as well. Let's see. You've got more of a foresty feel going on.
Yeah.
There's a bench,
This is what my garden used to be.
a beehive, a forest.
Pretty much because I didn't actually have a garden at my old house, actually.
Oh no, you didn't, did you? Because you lived in like flats. I like it.
I didn't live in flats, but
The one time you pointed it out to me, it looked like flats. But I've only been there like once or twice. No, I like this. It's weird.
fuck.
It wouldn't be my first response to a garden, but it's cool. It's not a,
I didn't really have any idea. I just kind of went off.
it's a weird approach to a garden, but I like it. Right, this tree goes above the limit. Grr. Chop the tree down. Anyways, let's look at mine now.
No.
Is Felix actually at the right building area? That's a no. Right, let's look at mine.
Yours is more like a wedding venue.
Yeah, I mean, it can count as a garden. Your forest isn't really a garden. You went for a forest, I went for a wedding venue. We've both stuck to the theme of garden to a point, you know. I think we both took garden and kind of.
The theme of garden.
I think we took garden
Because
and
I did that.
yeah, we've used our creativity and did garden.
Not the best use.
Hmm? I mean, both builds are good. I think yours is more of a garden than my wedding venue going on down here. But I also think yours is more of like a forest.
Yeah.
We've both technically gone for a garden kind of feel. Just twisted it a bit.
It's very vague.
Yeah.
It's only a theme.
Yeah, we've gone to
Very vague theme.
yeah, we've gone for the garden vibe. We've just kind of twisted it more to what our build style is. Like you could see both of these in a garden. Like you could technically count this as a greenhouse.
We both have very different building styles as well.
Yeah.
I prefer much more maximalist things.
Mine just goes for pretty small things. But virtually we could see both of these in a garden. Mine's technically a greenhouse with some waterfalls, with some water fountains, and yours is a forest. Yours is just that 90-year-old grandma who has
Farmyard. No, like a farmyard, kind of.
yeah, or a 90-year-old grandma which can't move out her sofa, so she can't mow the lawn or trim the trees, and she has no money, so she can't pay anyone to professionally do it. Mine looks like some posh, rich, snobby person who wanted a garden and has a mansion and has
Yeah.
done this. So it's both something you could see in a garden. It's something you could see in a garden. But I think at the same time, we've just twisted the meaning of garden. I kind of expected you to build a small house and just have a garden. That is what I half expected. I think the one complaint about yours I have is that tree. The tree goes above the build limit. The tree which naturally grew itself that height. Yeah, the tree which naturally grew itself that height is above the build limit. Fucking tree.
Well, we're not
Disqualified!
doing it, though.
Disqualified? I didn't. I broke a block and I placed it back. Disqualified? No. This kind of stuff I'm not bothered about. The kind of stuff I mean is the guitar head you can see off in the distance, which is obviously built above the actual build limit. Who built that?
Mhm.
Who is the guitar? Yeah, Joe. And then the middle finger doesn't really bother me. The mask for Jason Voorhees, which I know is mine over there as well. That's what I mean when it's something you can control, but you've just shoved it above the build limit. Whereas the tree doesn't bother me too much because it is above the build limit, but it's like naturally above the build limit. And also from down here, you couldn't tell it's above the build limit. Considering you weren't allowed to go above the build limit, there's not much you can do to actually sort of see that and sort that. Fuck, Jim's gonna be picky about that. They're gonna pick that apart. Also, something else. Come down here. Bitch. Come down here. You've built above and outside of the area. No, it's natural stuff, so I'm not really that bothered.
I really like this idea of my garden.
Yeah. I am going to get rid of this outside area because we will base more walls around there, so it's kind of awkward to have that there in the long run. Let's get another concrete. Let's do white. Was that a comment or was that a viewer? That was a viewer. What blocks? Yeah, it's because they don't have block pick. Ta-da! They don't have block pick, so they're having to try to figure out what block we're using. I am the only one with superior block pick powers. Eventually we will get the winner vote down. Their character's eyes look so upset. It's kind of funny. Yeah. The character's eyes look so upsetting. Looks like they're just like nervous. Like, we're not gonna kill you if you vote for someone else. My character's eyes looks like they're gonna kill you though. You just don't have eyes. No, you do have eyes.
I do.
You do have eyes.
No, mustn't.
Eventually, we will get a judging done. This judge is great. I'm gonna stand on your tree while I wait. Five decades later. I am, while we're here, gonna grab a thumbnail. If you want to come stand next to me or whatever. This tree is useful because I can use it to get a thumbnail. Thumbnail. Oh, we're all up here. Never mind, I'll retake it. When this stupid little notification has gone. There we go. Go. Right, we have got signs up now. And I won. Right, that means I've won out of the three, basically. But hey ho. We will go back up. What has happened here? We will go back up to the build chooser. You've got a forest. Oh, we did get rid of the shop one. Okay. Right, we need an outlaw come back up here. I am going to let Felix pick the next one. Because it's you versus them. When they can move. What the fuck are you doing?
I can't even see what it is.
Go. You can choose one. No? Okay. Sleeps, you choose one.
Is that better? I don't know.
There might be. I'm going to let you build that. You two build battle while I sort out these signs and sort everything out. Music. Or not. That's... Yeah. Music.
Can I just pick my own?
Love. Okay, I'm just gonna choose one. Build a house. Simple as. You've got 30 minutes each to build a house. Felix, are you still on streaming? Did you hear that?
Can you hear me?
I'll check on stream. Talk again.
Can you hear me?
Check on stream. Talk again.
I still don't think you can hear me.
Barely. More than last time, but barely. We'll sort it off stream. If you can't build things, well, oh well. You're both on mobile, so you're both going to have the joy of block by block. You've got 30 minutes. If neither of you are done by that 30 minutes, I will extend it by 15. 30 minutes starting now. Right, while they do that, I am going to sort out this top area. Starting with build chooser. House, beach. They're themes which are like wide themes but aren't too wide. Right, those are done. Let's go back to spawn. Guests.
See if it's in console or...
You're both at mobile. You've both got the joy of mobile.
Obviously, I'm absolutely fine with it 'cause I've played with it for absolutely
Yeah.
years. I've tried playing with a controller on mobile. It's actually quite easy, but it's like, it's just such a small screen.
Yeah. I've never tried. I played mobile for quite a while. I just didn't do much on it. It's kind of like I logged on and stared at a wall or something. I mostly did survival, it was easier. The end of the corridor. We're not going to change any of this setup and all that. The spawn room is going to stay how it is. The build chooser is going to stay how it is. If we ever do a new world, we'll swap it then, obviously. But for now, it's just all going to stay how it is because I can't be bothered to try create a new setup. The setup we've got works. Right, that's fine.
This world's gone through so many updates.
It has. I mean, we started back God knows when. The first stream we did on this world was all the way back on episode 1, obviously. I mean, I would be worried if we started in episode 5. All the way back 2 years ago. No.
Yeah, it went through like over 30 updates.
No, I take that back. It's a bit sooner than that because 2 years ago we were on a private on a different world which Joe owned. It was probably still 2 years ago. I think we streamed the week after on this world. Yeah, 2 years ago, 21st of March 2020 was when we first started on this world. So it's been through quite a lot of updates.
And it's like been through like over 30 updates.
Yeah, it's been through 2 years of updates, and it's kind of like we're still going. I'm also, while I'm waiting for you lot, changing all the signs around to replace dead names and all that. While we're here, I love how one of the themes was quite literally just cute. Where you built a panda. You built a panda. No, a koala even. You built a koala and Joe built his name with a love heart in it. You have just over 11 minutes.
No, I need longer.
No, you don't have just over 11 minutes. You have just over 21 minutes.
Thank you.
It is 8:08 now. My maths was off by a bit. I'm not going to correct Kath's name on here just because they're never going to come back on, so I don't care. Changing all the names to when I was dumb and thought my whole identity crisis was autism. Woo! I still haven't found a game yet for Halloween, but we will look more into that closer to the time. I get paid next Thursday, so I'll look for a game then. Now let's see how you two are going. Oh, this is just gonna keep my opinion to myself now. You have 20 minutes left.
Is there a dramatic difference?
Slightly.
That seems like a more than
Home. We have we have two more colours. That shouldn't be affecting that, and that shouldn't affect it either. Then I will off stream sometime over the week, come on and build more grids, and build more onto the grid. Because we have got all of these blank ones over here which haven't been walled in. So I'll fill all those in, give those colours, and then carry on building around. Sometime in the week when I can be bothered. Worst comes to the worst, we come to next week. We've got 2 building areas and we just use the spare building areas we've got without the walls, and we put the walls in afterwards. We just need to build the centre wall and that's the only thing. Put the outer walls on after. But we've got 7 days before we stream this again, so I should be able to do that by then. And hopefully by next week we also have all 3 of us on, which will make the whole judging thing a bit more easier.
Why is Stal playing? Why is the disc Stal playing?
That's her house. You have...
I'm pretty sure it's Stal.
Yeah, 15, 16, 17 and a half minutes. Almost.
It is Stal.
It is, yeah.
Oh, that is depressing. I might need longer.
I'll extend it if you need longer.
Okay. Don't extend it yet.
I'll extend it when we hit the 30 minutes. If you still need it when we hit the end of the original time, we'll do another 15. That's how we work with every build. If we hit the 30 minutes and neither of us are done, we extend it by 15. And that last 15 minutes you've got is like the last 15 minutes, we don't extend it anymore from there. If you're not down by 45 minutes, then you're not done.
No, they're playing Pig Step.
Great.
Ow.
You're vibing more than you're building.
Oh crap, I forgot I need to do the roof.
I am going to be judging this on how it looks like a house. I'm also going to be putting extra points in for how the outside of a house looks. Like, not the outside of a house, like a garden area or something, or a driveway. I'm going to be putting points in for that as well. You have 15 minutes. You have 15 minutes until the 30 minutes is up, and then if you still need it, we'll put another 15 on, so you could have 30 minutes left. But I'll be judging by the house, how it looks, yeah, how a house looks, how the inside of a house looks, how the outside of a house looks as well. We're going for I mean, if it still works as a house and you've done an interior and an exterior, then...
Oh yeah, it does. It does work as a house.
Yeah. Obviously, if you both go for a garden, it's not really that unique, so I'll just leave it. But if you can go for something unique, like a garden, maybe a driveway, or something which, even if it is just a garden, but both gardens look different, like the theme gardens which we did a minute ago, where I built a wedding area and Sleeps built a forest. I'll just be judging on exterior, interior, and the actual build itself. So I'm looking at 4 things. I'm looking at the build as a whole, if it flows. Like, you're not building like out of a city looking block, maybe like stone and cobblestone, and then chucking it in the middle of a forest, unless it actually looks like it's a heart or something. I'll be judging on the build as a whole if it flows together, instead of just like shoving a lake underneath it. I'll be judging on the outside, the inside, and the actual house. That's 4 things I'm judging on. And that's also 4 things you have to try and make me judge well on. Because I'm picky. I don't let my build style get involved in this either, because my build style for a house would be building something massive. I mean, we've seen the creative mode on stream. I got told to build a house, and that's how the Shadow Manor was built. The massive house, which I don't actually have any ideas for the rooms in, and there's a massive driveway and a massive garden. That was my idea when someone told me to just build myself a house. This building of the walls aren't the most difficult part, it's plotting them, because each plot has to be the same size. So it's trying to make them the same size. The actual building up of the walls doesn't take that long. It is just the plotting, which takes forever. Yes, you good. Yeah, Felix, you need to get back down here.
Otherwise. That was not complete.
Even if you're done building, you still need to stay in your area. Up until the other one's done. It also means that if you're done building, I mean, I would be worried if Sleeps is grabbing extra time, probably. So if you've done within 20 minutes and Sleeps is grabbing extra time, maybe look at your build and try see what you can do to filling that extra time. Because when you're done, it is basically just grabbing extra points then, filling in some areas, decorating. It is just grabbing the extra opportunity to get the points up until the timer's up. And we're not going to do any disqualifications this time round because we're not doing it competitively. Next week when we've got the three of us, or the next time we do it with the three of us, it will be competitively because I've got a point system up at spawn. So if someone does peek over or build over the top, unless it's naturally, unless it's naturally like a tree, then you will just get disqualifications. Which, when we disqualify, it means we just destroy both builds and we start again on a different theme. And the person who didn't get disqualified gets a point on the system. Just a free point. So like then, as Felix stepped over the top and stood there, they would have been disqualified. Sleeps would have got a free point, and you would have had to destroy all your builds and start again on a different theme. Because if you don't, then it just takes up an area, which it takes up a square, which is just a half built build. But yeah, the time you have until the end is basically just to try build something extra. Like, for instance, this hell build, I remember, if it's mine or is this Joe's? I think this was, yeah, this is mine. I remember for mine, I built this nether portal, I built this walkway, and that was it. I'd done the floor, and then I had finished in about 20 minutes. So my add-on in the 10 minutes I had left was to build this golem, and I think there might be something inside here. I think both of us built inside the nether, which can cause a problem because the portals don't know where the fuck to go. Yeah, and then I also built inside the nether in the last 10 minutes. And I think we had an extended 5 minutes, so we both just built. I built inside here while Joe finished off what he was doing. I still lost, but it meant that I had put extra effort into it, and I'm still quite proud of it now, even if I lost. Because I don't just waste my extra time standing there doing nothing. Yeah, with the extra time we extend it. It's normally 15 minutes, but if you think you're done within, you'll be done within 5. We'll decrease it to 5. Or if you think you're done within 10, we'll decrease it to 10. But if you ask for it to be decreased, then it is the permanent one. You can't increase it back up again. And 15 is as high as I can be bothered to go, because as soon as we go to 30, we're going for an hour for a building. It just gets boring then. I mean, some of us can build for an hour. I can build for hours on end. But some of us, if you've finished your build on the other side, waiting another 30 minutes just stood there doing nothing when you've got no other ideas can get tedious. We will probably. Yeah, we will probably eventually do a hour-long build, but that might be like, could actually be next episode. But we'll do it on a separate world. Actually, we'll probably do it on our own separate worlds. You've got an hour, maybe an hour and a half. Just if. Actually, yeah, we'll probably do that next week. We'll take up our own super flat worlds, and you'll have probably 2 hours to build whatever you want. No theme, just go for it.
Well, maybe have a slight theme.
Not really. Maybe like a massive theme, like castle or something like that. But it means there's no build limit. The time limit is 2 hours, so there is still a time limit. No height limit. It's just take your build limits to the top. If we're judging each other's, and because we're quite a good stream team, we're not biased towards ourselves, we will vote on it. And because there's 3 of us, it makes it easier. Because when there's 2 of us, I can vote for Sleepsers, and Sleepsers can vote for me. Sleeps can vote for me, and then we're stuck on B. We're both voted for each other. So we'll do it as you can't vote for yourself, and I don't think we'll get too stuck then. Because if I vote for Sleeps and Max votes for me, then Sleeps can't vote for themselves, so they have to choose either me or Max, and that's when it can get difficult. But if it comes to that case, we're getting a secondary judge, which will just do an overall vote. And we will do a vote on that because we have to get points up on the spawn at the moment, because we haven't got any up for that at the moment. But I think it could be quite a fun build battle. 2 hours to do whatever the fuck you want. We will probably do a theme like castle or something. It might just be castle. That could be quite a fun one. It also could be quite a fun one because my castles take like 4 hours. It still for me has to rush because I don't get the hour to plan and get the right blocks and all that, because that's what takes the longest for me, getting the blocks to work together and to get the right shape and all that. So yeah, that's just a warning now. You're allowed to use your off stream time as preparation to try and experiment with blocks, so that when we get to it you can just go straight into it if you want. And I'd text Max saying the same thing. But yeah, tomorrow I'm probably going to do Among Us or Genshin, one or the other. I might do Genshin because I'm doing a lot of grinding on that at the moment because I've got a new character I want to level up. So feel free for anyone to join. Obviously it depends. The stream team will be here. It'll be me, Max, and Sleeps. So that will be the only voices in the chat. But if you want to join the world and have a chit chat, then be my guest, I guess. But we won't be able to get people into the voice chat because I just can't be bothered to set all that up. It means you downloading the app and making an account if you don't have a PlayStation already, and then me adding you, and it just takes a long progress. We will use terracotta because it just gives off kind of a different colour. And then when we've done the 2-hour build, we'll come back and do 30-minute builds in here, the stream after. And then we'll probably do this up until the new year, then we'll carry on the Let's Play. Your extra time is about to start. You've got 15 seconds till the extra time starts.
No, definitely takes the extra time.
Yep. Your extra time has started. Okay, I've just explained to Max what the plan is next week. I'll put that into my calendar now so I don't forget it. We do have somewhere what we build limits are that respawn. Yeah, so the only rules next week is kind of just like within the time limit and within the theme.
Yeah, I'm done.
Okay, time is up. Everyone away from your builds. I would like to say I'm not going to put any like opinion on this throughout the building process because I've not actually been here. So we're going to start on this side. Okay, so we've got a little house. Shit house, okay, with some dogs which aren't even tamed. Are they even still in the world? They are, they're still in this corner. And these dogs aren't even tamed. Felix. Right, okay.
Oh, I went into them builds by accident.
We're not doing disqualification, so it's fine, we'll just...
And plus that would have been an accident as well.
Yeah.
You can't really disqualify for that.
Right, I'm going to start with my positives and negatives about this one. First, are you invisible?
Me?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah, you're above. I was confused. I'm going to start with the positives. It's a good survival. It's a house. I mean, it would be a good survival house. You've got everything you need. A cartography table, whatever this is, a jukebox for some weird reason. That, a lecture, a chest, anvil, crafting table and a furnace, and your armour, some books and a double bed. So yeah, you've got everything right for a survival house. The sea lanterns might be more difficult to come across in a survival house, but you fit the theme well. It is a house and it is a survival house, which is a bit more fun. You've got some horses which kind of fills in the need of you need something outside, just a bit more maybe. PP smiley face with a hat. Okay, I'm not quite sure what this emerald stuff is, but we'll leave it to it. I think house as a whole probably around a 4. It's a good survival house. I will look on this side now. Right, that music's getting annoying. Can someone switch that off? What is this? Dead bubble coral found. It's a carpet. No, I did. There was more of what the fuck is this shit? Dead bubble. Okay. It's big. I didn't look at it properly from the outside. I like the outside as well. You could have just gone for a flat roof, or you could have just gone for the curved roof, like you've got down. They've got down there, but you went for something a bit different. I do like the stairs are upside down. Thank you if the music switched off. If it switched off like by itself, and okay. I like the lake. There are fish. There's tadpoles in here as well. Make sure they don't turn into frogs. I think this balcony is a bit weird.
I don't know. I was going to change it, but then I realised when I said I was finished, it came out.
You could have put fences down even when you said you were finished. What is this block? Chiseled deep slate. It's a bit of a weird block, but I think the thing which would have made it better is if you got rid of the end stairs, placed another block, and then placed another chiseled deep slate, and yeah, just did the fences like that, and maybe a different fence. like that. I'm not gonna judge you on the stuff you've just added because the time is up, but that looks better. It is big inside. That is, yeah. You can carry on adding, but I'm not gonna. Yeah, I'm gonna judge it. Yeah, I'm gonna judge it from how it was originally. I don't know what these ladders are.
Kind of like shelves, but I
Yeah.
ran out of creativity by that point.
You've got a lava bucket for some reason. I do like it. I think it is a big house, and the problem with doing big houses like this is that you do need the extra time. You also don't know what to fill in these fucking massive blank area. I guess you could have done a dining table.
I was thinking of it.
Yeah.
Into the idea.
Echo Shard, Eye of Ender, Spider, and Amethyst Cluster. Yeah, it's nice. The one thing I do have is this massive empty space. I'm not a big fan of empty spaces, but I did say I'm not gonna bring my build style into this, so it's okay. I don't think it's a nice house. I'm not 100% sure what the vines are, but I guess it brings more to the vibe. I'm gonna fix this patio for you. There you go. We had forgot one block, which was still deep slate. I like the trees. I think maybe a few more trees. You've gone.
Yeah. No, I'm just coming off.
Yeah, I think maybe a few more trees. But yeah, I think for this one, for effort, Felix, you can stop hiding in the corner now. But I think Sleeps does win on this. So yeah, that's the end of the stream. We have got a thumbnail, which we've made. The plan for next week, and this is going to be a big part of what me, Sleeps, and Max are doing off stream now, is planning for next week. The plan for next week is that we'll start up at 7 again. For some weird reason we did 8 today, but we'll start up at 7. And from 7, well, we'll start up at 6:30, set up for worlds, have a chit chat, then we'll start at 7. But then we will have 2 hours to build a castle. That's quite a wide range. You can build a normal castle, or you can technically build a palace. It's up to us what we want to do. And then after the 2 hours are up, we'll come back together. We will not be in the same parties for those 2 hours, just because it makes it easier. And as this is a competitive build, which is also going up under the point system, which I've changed up there, it's just easier if we aren't talking to each other and can hear each other. So we'll be in our own parties, not in parties, whatever. But we'll have 2 hours. I will then send a text around when the 2 hours is nearly up. I'm hoping Sleeps and Max can use their brain cells and put on a timer for themselves. If worst comes to the worst, yeah. If worst comes to the worst, I have a timer active, so I will just tell you in 5 minutes when it's nearly 5 minutes. Yeah. Well, you're on your own road. So we won't be able to know that. But you've got 2 hours, and from now until that 2 hours starts, you've got as much planning time as you want. So you can go off, get a maths book, because it's probably easiest. I've always planned my stuff in an old maths book. And you can plan the shape and all that, and what size you want it, and you can look at the blocks on Minecraft and see what blocks you want. You've basically got 7 days to prepare. Then when we start that stream, we will already be in our own worlds, and we will go straight into it. When those 2 hours are up, we will come back together in a party. We'll tour each other's builds, and then we'll vote and judge. Worst comes to the worst, we were getting a 4th judge to settle the argument. So if it comes to that, we've all got 1 point each, because I voted for Sleeps and Max have voted for me, and Sleeps has voted for Max, which might happen. We were getting a 4th judge, which will end that vote off, because when we get that 4th judging, it will make one of the 3 of us have 2 votes, and then that's where the winner is done. And then the points will go up into there, and then the week after we will jump back in onto a normal world, onto this world, where hopefully by then, because we've had 2 weeks to set up, we'll have more squares. The squares which are over here will be filled in. We probably don't need to build more squares now. And we will fight each other twice. So I'll fight Sleeps twice, Sleeps will fight me twice, Max will fight me twice, so on and so forth. And then the points will go back up there, so by the end of it, I might have like 9 points, and Max might have whatever points are left over. And then we'll just keep doing that system. We might do some more 2-hour builds later on down the line. We'll see. I'm hoping we can stay on here, but we might do like next week 2-hour build, and then 2 streams in here, and then the week after maybe back on a 2-hour build. And we might just fluctuate it as 2 30-minute build battles streams, and then 1 2-hour stream. Kind of keeps it different instead of constantly building MB squares. It also means that in that time, because then we stream one day, then we have a week-ish, 2 weeks-ish. We got 2 weeks to then build this back up, make some more ideas up there, reset all this, well not reset but make new areas, and then jump back on here. We might just do it like that. Every 3rd week we do a 2-hour build. But yeah, tomorrow we're probably on with Genshin. Sleeps might join us depending on how much storage we've got, or if they really want to. But we'll all be on call as per usual, hopefully. So we'll see you then. I am back with Doki Doki Literature Club on Thursday, and yeah, we will be staying on this whole build battle up until probably the new year, which then we'll start up a new Let's Play. And I don't know how we'll do it, because we won't go back to season 3. We'll delete the one we did last week. We'll just restart again on a new world, and we'll probably just go with each other. Because I think the idea of doing it we survive off of ourselves works when there's more of us. Because at the moment, I'm built miles away from spawn, Sleeps is built miles in the other direction, and Max is in the other direction miles away. So actually being able to meet up and grief each other and have that whole laugh is almost impossible, because it would take a stream from me to get to Max's, and vice versa. But yeah, until then, hit my like button, subscribe. I still haven't figured out how to do the ending the stream on YouTube, so we're going to have that awkward moment of silence where I am loading up the and loading up the stop broadcast. We will figure out in the new year how to do podcast. I'm hoping that by then I have a PC set up and I can do podcasts via Discord or something, Instagram maybe, just something which is easier on another app than it is on PlayStation, because we can get more people in. Until then, we'll see you tomorrow. Hit the like button and subscribe. Take care of yourself, don't do anything stupid. I think a lot of us are on half term next week, so enjoy your half term if I don't see you then. Until then, I will see you tomorrow, if not later on. Cheerio.